So, context. You just want to leave?
Yeah, there's some contest. There's some contest for this. Okay, so there's like there's a lot of context actually, but I'm gonna summarize. Okay, and this is actually good for people at home too. It's on English, but this is like special if you guys, for you guys that are here. There's some like exclusive contest. Okay, I never said that in any stream, so if you guys are watching this on video too, this is exclusive too. There's a reason for everything. So, for example, the first season is called Gillette ULT. The second season is not called Gillette ULT.
Why?
It's called only ULT.
Why? Why is this?
But most people don't understand this. It's because at first, when we were approached by Gillette, and we couldn't talk at the time because we were forbidden by contract, but now it's okay because of time.
NDA.
Yeah, but now it's okay. So this is why it's like forbidden, but it's nice for you guys to know the backstory. When cblol was getting bigger and bigger, this is 7 years ago. So this is about.
This is like just before the peak, right? Because
now, just before the peak.
Right now we are past the peak, right?
We are past the peak. This was just about the peak, and this was 7 years ago. We are about at 2018, right? 18 somehow. I was 2 times second place at that time, so it wasn't a good place.
Yeah.
That's why.
And it was like. It was pretty much first, but then there was that Exodia roster that no one could really beat.
Yeah,
right?
Exodia happened. So they came to me. They came to meet at the time. And Gillette came to Webedia. Webedia is the company that still exists, but now it's like a weaker company for some reasons. That it got some splits, but I'm not gonna get into that. But they came as a customer to Webedia and to Riot because they wanted to invest in esports, especially because they want Gillette to be a brand that the young generation could use more. This was the idea. So they would raise awareness of the brand with this. But the idea was not a reality show at first. They just wanted to do some marketing. Something.
And what is MIT?
MIT is the other coach. Like, there's me and Mit. Mit is...
Why is there a...
Yeah, so I'm going to give that contest to you too. This is important, okay? So, you don't know, right?
I don't know anything now.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
There was me, Takeshi, Kami, and MIT Mit. Mit, he was cancelled after the program because of some bad stuff.
Can you share what it is? Or not?
Yeah, like he's known as Mit Fast Pants. Fast Pants.
Why? What happened?
Things with women. Bad things, like.
Really?
Yeah.
Like as in like he. Okay, I think we can stop.
You can understand.
Okay, we can stop.
But like nothing is proven in law and everything.
Yeah, sure.
It's just like cancelment in Twitter.
Sure, but for sure it happened. Like it's just the law and lots of money. And
this is Twitter cancellation, like injustice. He was never condemned, and etc. etc. That's why. But this is what people know. But being honest, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Because I'm doing like the honest story.
Yep.
He's a friend of mine, okay?
Still.
Yeah, he's a friend. I don't have any contact with him at the moment, but we actually went to school together.
Okay.
He's from my home city.
And would you say that there is some truth to what happened, or is it?
I don't know. I've been honest, okay? Because I think that this is the kind of thing I can't put my hand on fire, you know, because there are so many accounts of this kind of things.
Exactly, yeah.
But I think that in this kind of situations, the only thing we can say is on justice. Never anything wasn't proven. Okay. It's not the scenario anymore. So this is the kind of thing that I think that just let the guy live, you know.
Yeah.
But he's not a bad human being, you know.
Yeah,
this is the idea.
From your understanding, he's definitely not. Yeah.
This is something that you guys should. When we talk about ULT, there's him and there's Kami. Kami was cancelled too.
I know Kami was cancelled.
Yeah, so Kami is not a bad human being. Like people, this is something that people need. This is my opinion, okay? This is not you saying. It's just me.
Okay.
I don't think that you can cancel people on internet, but it's not because someone is canceled that he's a bad human being. This is just my opinion, okay? I try to be as empathic as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not like condemning or agreeing with everything. It's just because I don't like canceling culture. This is just me.
Yeah.
Because I've seen bad things happen to people. For example, I don't say it's the case of them, but I have seen friends of mine attempting to take their lives because of this, you know?
Yeah.
And I have like, being a doctor, they called me to help them.
Even though if it wasn't like, it wasn't fair, right? I'm guessing that's why.
Yeah. This is a lot serious. The thing's a lot more serious than it seems. Yeah. Even though I don't agree or I don't like it, they're still humans. This is the kind of thing I'm saying. So when we talk about this, because this is something that people will joke about when we talk about TOD. So that's why I'm getting out of the way, okay?
I mean, the thing is, every time I do stream, people will say a bunch of things. And they'll say, oh, ask PRTT about this, ask them about this. And every time it's bad. Every time it's bad. So I stopped answering, you know? Like, people don't realize that it's very hard for me, you know?
Yeah, that's why I prefer to talk it before.
Yeah.
Because we're going to watch it a lot. So every time you talk about cancellation, this is my opinion, and I already talk it.
But I'll be honest, guys. I'm of the same belief. I hate cancel culture in general. Yeah. I hate cancel culture.
This is my opinion.
I think people can make mistakes and people can be informed wrong about something because maybe they grew up in a certain environment. When you play League, you don't have time to learn about society as much, especially. The only thing for me is, if you did something past a certain line, then I'm okay with it.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense. If
for sure.
If something assault happened, or if you beat someone up, or you stab someone or killed someone, then sure. But most of the time, it's from people just not understanding and not being educated.
Yeah. For example, this not taking these situations, okay? They're not taking my philosophy for life. When people ask me, I think that the most important thing in life, my idea, is like having respect for others. Exactly this. Like, there's a limit. That's respect. Yeah. If you're not harming others, I think you can pretty much like do what you think it's okay with your life if you're respecting the others and living like within limits. But that's a bit philosophical. Okay?
Do you mind 1 second? Let me just get a soy sauce and we can...
Okay. But that's it. I'm just saying this to get this out of the way because you guys are gonna say about this cancel culture. It's done. But yeah. And there was a situation about this, Chris. There was something that happened. It's because you were not in Brazil at that time. And there was one more reason I was very mad at this. Because I think that sometimes, when it happened, actually, you don't know this. Because we never talked about this. When this happened with him, there was a year. I don't remember the year it was. I think it was 2020 or 19. I don't remember the year. But a lot of players were cancelled at the same year. I don't remember the year that happened here in Brazil. A lot. And a lot of players got cancelled by mistake because it was fun to cancel people. And
that's really bad.
And I had to help a lot of players like cancel their cancellation. Because they were cancelled just because...
For the sake of cancelling. 1 second.
Na falando da cultura do cancelamento, eu tô explicando porque eu tô tirando isso do caminho, entendeu? A gente vai começar a assistir o ULT e eu tô tirando isso. So that's why, like, this got me very upset at the time because I had a lot of friends that got cancelled because of clicks. Because, for example, if a girl cancels a guy, she gets a lot of clicks.
Yeah.
And that happened in the past with some pro players that actually had to clean their slates. But that's it. We are over with this. Let's go to the ULT. So, finishing the background. So, Gillette came to us. They wanted to do promotional.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah, please dig in. I will finish speaking, then we will. They had to do some promotional, but actually we had this idea, and this is the most interesting part. When we talked to Webedia, we found a very smart, very smart staff. Yeah, it's pretty good. A very smart staff. That's Marisa. Marisa is the mastermind behind
Is that the lady, the host lady?
Yes. No, not the girl, not this girl. You never see her here. He's the mastermind. You will never see her. He's the producer. She's the producer. She is the one that's actually the mastermind of MasterChef. You know MasterChef? The same girl. She's the one that makes MasterChef. The same girl makes this. Everything. So no one knows this because she's the shadow one.
Was this on TV or no? Just
No. This is the problem. This one is super experimental. The second one almost got aired. We took like...
How was the viewership difference? How big was this really?
The second one was much better. But when we get to the second one, I'll talk about the problems. This one was very, very experimental.
So say we do it again. Say there's a Gillette ULT Season 3. In your opinion, how big do you think it'll be?
Very big. It's gonna explode.
Bigger than anything that we've done before?
I think so.
Then why are they not doing it?
We almost did it 2 times. But the first time we would do, pandemics hit. We had everything set. We had the cast. We had like literally everything. Everything. We had the house. We had everything. Pandemic hit in a way again. Actually, the second one was during the pandemic, but it hit again in a bad way. Like it was the finance was very bad at the time. And then we almost did it again, but something happened with the how can I say the company that ran it. Now the company, I won't get in details, but the company dismembered. So the legal part got very hard to do. And as I said, the girl that does it is on MasterChef. So the time schedule for her is very hard. Without her, it's a bit hard because to do this level of
production,
like this doesn't look like, but this is very high level.
How would you compare, say, Gillette ULT Season 2 to, say, Legendas, which has been a tremendous success in terms of size?
I would say if we get the same, it's
like how many views in terms of views?
If we get, for example, it's hard because Legendas has Baiano and everyone, but if you get those people of Legendas on the new Gillette, then it would explode. It would be like even better, you know, if we get the same talent, you know, the same level of talent. Because for sure, if we had the 3rd edition, I would for sure tell them, because actually on the 2nd edition, there's another like bastidor thing, like backstage thing. We almost had Baiano permanently on the 2nd edition.
Why didn't you?
Because it was like on the last minute.
Was he still as big?
No, he was on the... No, he was not as big. He was on 2nd edition.
Oh, okay.
He came to the house and spoke with the players on one episode.
TT said that he was on the episode.
On the 2 editions.
I didn't see the second one. I saw a couple episodes of this one. I got really bored. I don't know the backstory, you know?
Everyone on the scenario helped us for free. It was for free. Because they wanted to grow. But like...
Now it's a bit different, right?
Now it's totally different. Like probably we would need to hire.
Well, Gillette, I'll do it for free, by the way. Just letting you know.
What? But I didn't hear.
I'll do it for free. Just letting you know.
Yeah, like I didn't do for free. For sure.
You didn't. Okay.
No. I can say...
I would.
I can say... No, but actually, I can say this is the most profitable job I have ever done on esports.
That big?
Yes. Not the first one.
Can
but
you
the
share
second.
or no?
No.
Can you whisper? I'll mute the mic.
Later.
If I mute the mic. No, I'll mute the mic. You have to tell me.
I can say...
I'll mute the mic. No one will know.
But I was the least profitable one. Because I can't even...
I will pay. I need to be paid. I need to be paid. I will not do it for free.
You won't do it for free. But there's a reason. Like I can say that this part...
It's delicious, yeah.
I will eat it. But yeah, so MasterChef staff, the entire staff, they were amazing. They made it happen. But I didn't know about games, so we had to make it happen. So this was very experimental. So this is the reasoning behind this season. Second season, we already know what to do. So that's why it's much better. This one, a lot of things happened. And actually, there's a lot of things that make no sense, but trust me, bro. We had a lot of problems. For example, this one, we actually struggled to get enough people. That's why we had like...
Can I ask you a question? And then after the question, I'll mute, just in
Okay.
case. I heard there was an incident where someone shit inside.
There were many incidents.
And they shit in front of the place.
There were many incidents.
Was this person... Okay.
There's not even here.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
But mute again.
Because you know
mute again.
Guys, there are many stories that I got told over the years, but I never really had time to sit down with you and like learn about Brazil and know more.
We actually mostly talked about work in Urki.
I mean, last year, for example, I came. We worked the whole year. Lost the final. I got salty. Went to Korea for like 3 months. You know, I was overseas and then I streamed overseas. This year is the first time because I'm staying in Brazil for the next 2 months. You know, throughout my holidays. So it's a good opportunity for me to see Brazil a bit. I'm going to travel a bit too, do IRL content with Full Miguel too. So yeah, I would love to know. I would love to know. No, but we have to do stuff. For example, guys,
we mainly talked about work for the entire year, guys.
We did.
Every single time I saw him, we talked about league or work.
It was either league, work, or Djoko telling me how to live life in a better way.
Because it was like this.
No, I mean, the thing is, it's true. Because like, the thing is, and I'll be honest, guys. If Djoko talks to me, even if it's like criticism, I listen. And here's why, guys. He's 6 years older than me, but you also have like 8 years more experience in the scene. So he is, in essence, like 14 years ahead of me in terms of like life experience when it comes to esports, when it comes to the professionalism and jobs. The big one was like dating. You know, like, bro, you gotta keep your head down. You gotta work, and I was like, bro, it's so hard, and I'm stressed, and stuff like this, you know. Like, if Djoko speaks, guys, you gotta listen in this industry, because he is kind of the godfather of League of Legends in Brazil. No, he's you're one of the oldest. You are the oldest guy now, no?
I think I am the oldest.
You're the oldest one. You've been here since day one. You were a player, a legend in your own way, you know.
Do you know some funny thing? The thing that happened to Blackie when I saw it, I immediately called him.
Yeah.
I said, set up your stream right now. Because you need to deal with this. And said what to do. I said, set up your stream, make some jokes. Time to embrace it. You either embrace it or it will embrace it.
Because he's fucked for life, no?
Now he's laugh with it or they will laugh at you. You know?
And what did he say?
He was very shocked, but he's now streaming and laughing with people. But yeah, like there's no way out, right?
Guys.
There's no way out. Like, listen, he is already fucked. Like,
don't watch porn. That shit fucks your brain, guys. Don't watch porn. Don't watch cartoon porn. Talk to people, guys.
Live the real life.
Talk to people. It is just better in real life. Everything is better. Learn how to talk to people. You know, women are just people too that deserve respect, and you talk to them. That shit makes you treat women like objects. Like, that shit fucks with your brain, guys, especially if you're a young kid. And most of these kids get addicted 12, 13 years old. Nothing against sex workers, nothing against pornography. I'm just saying, like, if you don't have your life in check and you are very bad at, like, controlling yourself, don't watch that shit, guys. Don't watch that shit. So you actually kind of called him and, like, tried to manage his... Has this kind of thing happened before?
With other players?
Yeah. Guys, is it hard?
It seems to be. It seems to be.
Guys, it's not hard.
It seems to be very hard, Chris. It seems to be. That's why I'm already experienced with it. It seems to be very hard.
Okay, so you gotta tell me more about this series.
Okay,
but you also have to show me not just Gillette old. Like,
so it was a great success.
Okay.
It was a great success. Like, I'm already telling you from the get-go. Like, Gillette was extremely pleased with it. They were so pleased, but so pleased that when we tried to renew, they blatantly said to us, we don't want to renew. And then we said, why? It's already a success. They said, people already tell that Gillette oat is Gillette oat, even if we don't put your brand on it. The guy from Gillette told us exactly this.
So they wanted to do like a new version, or?
No, so that's why the second one is called just oat. And we got other brands. We got Coca-Cola, we got Trident.
Oh, so the second one is not Gillette oat.
No, but everyone calls Gillette oat because
it was that good.
And the guy
they knew they could save money.
And they said it's so good that people already tell that.
Do you think Gillette would want to do it again?
Maybe. At that time, they didn't because they.
Now it's many years, you know.
Yeah. But like the idea was so good that literally even more brands wanted to do it with us. Actually, more revenue we got more revenue from.
Patio said, "Do you know Djoko actually gave up being a doctor to be a coach?" No, I didn't know that he wants to be a doctor and a coach. I just asked him for medical advice for 2 years, bro. Just 2 years.
I actually gave medical advice to 3 people today: to Robo, to Tattoo, and to.
Are they okay?
No, yeah, they are. But like they asked me about different things,
Okay.
different like situations. So yeah.
Okay, so now the second episode, you got a bunch of sponsors.
The second season.
So the second season is way better. Way better.
Everything was way better, but people actually gravitate towards the first season for the goofiness.
What do you think about like a new reality show, but we do our own?
This would be perfect for
like,
me.
For example, like fuck all this and just make another one.
So this is the best idea because the only thing that holds people from this is just the intellectual property, like the name. But you could do it, and
you could make something else.
It's because Brazil is addicted to reality shows, and I think there's a reason for that. Because Brazilians overall, they want to see the real experience. They empathize a lot with people.
What do you guys think about that? Like, imagine we go to like Baiano with Gillette and we say we have an idea and we pitch it. How big would that be? Would that not be?
It would be amazing.
But it would cost a lot of money, right?
Actually, it depends. Because, for example, I'm telling you from experience, this didn't cost as much as you think. Because this costs money.
Yeah.
But
the house and everything, it costs a lot of money.
Not so much. This is the idea. For example, this house, everything that you're seeing did cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
But this was done in a month.
1 month.
Yes. So it was 1 month rent of something that was already rent for location. And it was done very fast. We didn't air it like live. We had like the strategy was doing it for everyone that was at home. It was live in their heads, just the 2 seasons. But everyone had an NDA. We already knew who won. They just had to keep quiet.
Coach Sweet Milk.
Oh, there's a story about this, but later.
But guys, I do have because in Korea, one of the reasons I asked you to come and why I asked Smiley to come and stuff is because before I started my channels, I did a lot of research, and in Korea there's like a fitness channel. He's an ex-army guy, and he made a 가짜 사나이, which means fake man. There was a TV show called 진짜 사나이, which is real man, and it's basically bringing a bunch of randoms to do like military, like living the military life, and then he did a fake version of that and brought in, and he just ran it, and it was very cheap, and it did insane. So in my head, I'm like, if I invest like, say 100K or something, I wonder if it's possible to make something like this.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's not as expensive, trust me. I know it's not as expensive as it looks because of something. Can you go TikTok?
TikTok?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you something. Go at TikTok and do Motorola Power to Game. I'm gonna show you why it's affordable.
Make sure you follow savicore Instagram, guys. We just started.
Yeah.
Motorola?
Motorola Power to Game.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't have the login on me. But you can just explain maybe.
Yeah, because it's better showing than explaining. But yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I did a 3rd reality show.
You did a 3rd one? Did people know about it?
Mostly not. And it was like 2 days after I did ULT. Literally, when I finished the last day of ULT 2, the 2nd edition.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't think so.
No, it's got to be on YouTube. There's no way.
I don't think so, because it was a TikTok exclusive.
TikTok exclusive?
I don't think so. Motorola Power to Game. Maybe they sold to... Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just TikTok. Oh, they're saying savicore reality show.
Yeah, but I did that, right? I did the savicore bootcamp, and there was a test for it.
Yeah.
That was why I did it. Because I wanted to see how much it would cost.
But it's because, for example, this Motorola thing was done by a different crew, and it was much more budget, but it was completely sponsored by TikTok. They literally came to us and said, we will give everything and you will just air on TikTok. And on TV. This was actually on TV. And it was also like, how can I say?
How do people not know about it then?
Because I think that most, and by Motorola too, like it was very widely sponsored. And also, I think that I can actually do this. It's power to game or power to... Okay. If we say, because the name changed twice. It's because we had one problem with it. Power to play, reality. Yeah.
This one.
Fala, Big Geeks, tudo bom?
This guy went there, like, so...
É que ele é realizado no lazer.
You see, it's actually the model is very like...
Aproveitar
In this one, as a bonus,
para poder
I was actually
gravar,
producer of this one.
É o famoso
Not just talent,
a produção.
because they didn't know how to produce. So this one actually had to do almost
Cuidado especial.
much more of the...
Was this higher paid or
A galera
Gillette?
fica na torcida,
What?
inclusive.
Was this
O
higher paid
interessante
or
é que os
Gillette?
jogadores não vão ficar apenas jogando
paid.
LoL.
Because
Eles
this I
também
didn't
irão
want to
fazer
do.
provas nas
This one was higher
da área.
This one, I
Was
can...
even higher than
Vocês vão
Gillette.
poder
Much higher.
acompanhar tudo isso.
This one
lá no
I said, I
YouTube.
don't want to
São
do it, I will just do it for
três
double the
quartos.
price plus a
E
cell
também,
phone.
também
And they
vai
said
ser
yes.
exclusivo de uma
Wow!
música do...
This is the man.
I didn't know, I just wanted to refuse. And they said yes, and then I said, oh shit. This was, Flamengo was involved with it.
Only don't show us the hentai stuff, bro. I don't want to see that shit too. You know, it was so funny, Absolute's reaction. It was the
No,
funniest
this
thing I've ever
guy...
seen.
Do you know a funny story about Absolute?
Yeah.
When he was on Flamengo, he was funny at the daily life.
No, but he's so funny. Every time I talk to him, he's so funny.
Yeah, no, he was funny.
He's such an asshole.
He was, yes.
But in like a funny way, you know, like you can't
Yeah.
be mad at him.
For example, you know pairing, right?
Yeah. Oh. Don't write, guys.
thought-
I had to ask some
I
questions.
thought it was just shyness, but no.
No. We can't say. No.
Okay.
Stop.
But, yeah. But after,
Thing is, I hear some stuff, but there are some things I can't say.
everything connected.
I just need
But
to
yeah,
confirm.
let's go back to the topic.
Okay.
Every time he saw, at that split at Flamengo, the first one, every time he saw pairing, every time he saw on screen pairing, that like the TP started channeling, he started crying on the game. He's like,
Absolutely.
oh god, pairing again.
Why?
Guys, he's coming. Like this was his communication in the official game. Guys, he's coming, guys.
Why?
Pairing is coming. Because pairing would always target the ADC. It was the old Atrix that could kill everyone. Like the new Atrix, but like Atrix meta. Guys, save me. He was like this on the official game. So he was funny even on official games. And Ranger would hate this because Ranger was like, let's go by serious.
Yeah.
And he was like, guys, save me, please.
No, but okay. Did you coach the team with Absolute and Brusso or no?
No.
How did they win? Like for sure, Brusso got carried. Right? I mean, be real talk. Like not me. I love guys. FYI, I love Brusso. I
This
love
was
him.
2017.
Yeah, I love him to bits. I love Brusso. He's one of my closest friends in Brazil, but he's really bad. So my question is, was he always this bad?
I'll just finish the other topic and then go to this, okay?
Okay.
So I thought he was really funny,
Terrible. Yeah, okay.
but he didn't want to stream. And even on Flamengo, I said, please stream. If you stream, we're going to get a lot of revenue. And Flamengo is a very strong brand in Brazil.
Yeah.
So if he streamed, we would get a lot of sponsors. I was SeeEl at that time.
Yeah.
But he was like, no.
Was he like the old try hard guy?
No,
Like-
he was just lazy. I gave him a webcam. I gave him his first webcam. I buy a Kabon and gave him. That please stream. I put him on his PC. This one actually, exactly like this one. See something.
Yeah.
and then he didn't stream. But many years later, he started streaming with the webcam that I gave him, motherfucker, and now he's like rich. And I say, okay, give me money.
How did Absolute get so big?
It's because he's funny. This is the real reason. He's funny and everyone liked it. But yeah, now for the next topic, how they win. So what happened was that, in summary, the year they won, they came out of nowhere. Because the team that they had on 2017, actually that year, I was at Keith. We were second place. This was the year that INTZ disbanded. First split, there were just 2 splits. First split, I was second place. I lost to Red. Red was Toki's team. Toki is BRTT.
So are you like the Eza of coaches?
I am much worse. I am like 6, 7 times. I have more second places than Takeshi. But people doesn't notice this.
But how much of that is unlucky because you ran into just broken, stupid?
Very unlucky. Very unlucky.
And was it close?
I can say that
what's the closest you got?
The closest.
Did you ever lose a final like 3-2, for example?
No.
Was it always a stomp?
I was 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Only 1-3-0. 3-1, 3-1, 3-0. 1-3-1, 3-0. Yeah. But being honest, I never felt sad for I'm not in there. I never felt that sad for finals. I think that every final I was very, how can I say? I was very understanding of why I lose.
Mm-hmm.
Since the first one.
Yeah.
Every single one made sense. And in the other tournaments, except from one time at the second division, I won every single final. It seems that
you were Aoshi's coach?
Yeah, for
things Aoshi is old school. You're like old school.
I was Aoshi's first coach.
Did you teach him the ways? Is that why he is
Which
the way
ways? Which ways?
You know, I mean
because teach him the way?
Like the ways.
I saw him almost beating up people many times. I saw him running to beat people. There was a time
while playing or coaching?
We're playing.
Playing.
There was a time that Yoda, I remember that this time was very amazing. This time was the best one. Because there was a time that Yoda was very, very, very hard to deal with. The team was Yoda, PBO, I don't think you know PBO. Mm-hmm. Yoda, PBO, was Aoshi, and Napon. Napon,
I know.
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah, he won.
I think of Red.
Yeah, at that time he won against me. He was on my team and then he left and then won against me. Yeah.
Right stuff.
But and Yoda too won against me. He was on Red. He was on my team after. But at that time, Yoda was very, very hard to deal at that day. And he was complaining about everything. You know how players when they complain. Oh, this draft was very bad.
Yoda was like this.
No, at that day specifically.
Yoda was
like this. This is very bad. We will lose if you do like this. And Awashi was like this. He was clenching his fist. Like this. And I was looking. And like, I was just looking. And then he was and Awashi was clenching his fist even harder. And then I was like, yeah, but this is game. And even if top side is, and when he said top side, and then Awashi, boom! And then everything like goes up, and then he stands up, we are gonna deal with this outside. And then he would have just, sorry, I don't want to deal with this outside. I'm sorry, I won't complain.
He said that?
Yeah, he just said sorry. Because you won't, this was Awashi on his prime, you know.
So he felt his life threatened.
Of course, this is a 2 years guy, like white guy, like punching.
Who wins? Aoshi or BRTT?
This is a tough match.
Tough one,
but nowadays, I think BRTT. But at that time, BRTT was not prime, you know. BRTT was just like...
So it was like pre-boxing.
Yeah, pretty much pre-boxing. At that time for...
Wait, do you think TT got one shot back then?
No, at the past, yes. But now, there's no chance. Now, BRTT would knock off literally everyone in the scenario. And maybe like... if you.
He's way bigger than I thought.
No, and he's technical too.
Please show SeeEl the Aoshi and Nekri interview.
Oh, this one is
later, guys. Just remind us.
There's so much stories, but yeah. So I was second place many times. For example, there are many unlucky ones. This one at 2017, you asked about Bruiser. The first split was very unlucky because I think that we were, in terms, a better team. It was me, Revolta, Eza. This Eza was with me. It was P, Revolta, Eza, Takeshi.
You had Eza and Takeshi same team?
Yes.
No, but then it's just doomed, no? It doesn't matter how good they... Bro, Eza's so good. But it's just doomed. You got like the double curse and then Djoko. It's like the triple... It's like the fucking Power Rangers.
It was
It's
me,
like,
Revolta,
it's like
Eza.
reverse Thanos. It's like, damn, second
Revolta,
place.
Eza, Takeshi, Yang,
He is
and
inevitable.
Tsurugi. Yeah. And
That's a strong team.
no, it was actually a very strong team. And we actually won the Americas tournament. Like, remember there was this Rift Rivals?
Yeah.
We won Rift Rivals after this. And then there's a second split. And this is when it starts, the Bruiser win. Because imagine, you just won second place and you just won Rift Rivals. So we thought, okay, now it's time to do good, right?
Yeah.
It's time to go second split and do good. So our first
Were you
match...
head coach this split?
no, it was Abaxo. It was Abaxo and me. And
How was he?
Lorenzo.
How was he?
I like Abaxo. I like Alex.
But were you actually... Because I talked to Alex, okay? And guys, I'll be honest. I respect Abaxo. He helped us last year. Spoke to him many times, but he isn't... He's not going to put his cock on the table. That's for sure. He's like very soft-spoken. So would you say like... I mean, now you can say like many years later. Would you say you were more of like the leader in that room?
I think that the leader was Revolta, being honest, at that time. Because if I was like I am today, then I could be the leader. But the more knowledgeable one was Revolta.
Okay.
Because they were just champions. They just beat me
Yeah.
in the prior year. So Revolta was the one that could lead everyone there. Everyone respected him the most. Even Alex. I think that the prior leader was Peter. So Peter passed the torch to Revolta for that group.
Was Peter the leader there?
I think so in the past.
Really?
on
So you must have
Exodia.
been very different. Because nowadays he's so soft-spoken.
Peter, I think so. From what I have heard
Really? Okay.
from multiple accounts,
Yeah.
they respected Peter so much. So yeah, but Alex tried to be the leader for that group, but sadly, it's not his characteristic, right? So Revolta had to be the leader, but that was a problem too, because Revolta being the leader there had a lot of burnout at that time. Revolta and Yang.
So it was like post his prime, kind of.
It's because they had a lot of trouble on INTZ, the last of INTZ. They reigned for too much time, but INTZ put them through a lot of trouble. This is the summary. But getting back to Absolute. The first game we had was against Absolute Bruiser team. And when they started on cblol, they came from 2nd division, if I recall. And no one put faith on them. Bruiser and Absolute.
If I was seeing that with
No
Bruiser
one
play,
put faith.
yeah, of course.
But they had a very specific way of playing. They had a very specific way of playing. Because
weak side mid.
also. But normally, Absolute would play side lane.
Mm-hmm.
And
Get really fed, basically.
not just that, he would shot call by playing side lane. So it was very, very, very different. And this was a time that if you do something that different and could coordinate these kind of things would get very messy very fast. For example, he would get Lucian on side lane and would play against the mid laners on side lane as Lucian, get very fat, very aggressive, and would shot call the entire map as a leader. And everyone would get very impressed by that, and it was a different dynamic on the game. They had very different dynamics, and they would rotate Bruiser. Bruiser was not the only mid laner. They would rotate him and a guy called Marv.
Yeah, and I saw he was much better.
And this guy
Much better.
And this guy would come in at clutch times. And being honest, not taking away from Bruiser, because I think he played the best League of Legends he ever played.
Which is not very good, but yeah.
At
sure.
that time. Mm-hmm. But
Horrible.
people underestimated the other mid laners so much.
I mean, makes sense.
Because they didn't ban his personal pick, that's Cassiopeia, every time he would play.
Oh, I remember that, the OTP. Yeah.
He was OTP, but people didn't ban his OTP forever. Actually, I actually trained him in the past. I knew he was OTP Cassiopeia and he would play a good Anivia too, like in mobile mages. But people would underestimate him so much And the team had a problem because everyone would look at Absolute because he was the hard carry. So it would be Tristan and Lucian and forget about the OTP Cassiopeia. And he would do good. And I think that carried them to the finals. They had a problem in the finals too because, I mean, when it's bound to happen, it will happen, bro. Because you don't remember what finals this was. 2017 was
the Red Cannons finals, no?
No. It was the Pain finals.
Pain. It's strong.
Two things happened on Pain finals. It was the Argent Sensor finals. Mm-hmm. Remember the Argent Sensor meta?
That was before my time.
Oh, you don't know.
I started 2020.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know what happened. There was, Argent Sensor, right?
That was 3 or 4 years after my time.
You know the item,
Yeah.
Argent Sensor. So something very funny happened at that final. Because when it's bound to happen, it will happen, bro. Exactly at the time frame of playoffs of cblol, Riot released a patch that made Argent Sensor the item, the most broken thing that ever existed. And it was broken to a level that if you did Argent Sensor, it was equivalent to like 2 full items on ADC. It was not even possible to play against. Like, hyper carries would get completely out of line. So the entire game would revolve on getting Argent Sensor on a hyper carry. So this made, for example, Pain, that had a weaker roster at that time, able to get to finals, even in that massive situation. And that helped Absolute's team too, because they had ADC-centered strategy.
How good was Vovo?
Robo at the time?
No, Vovo. How good was Vovo, really?
Absolute, amazing. Absolute was handicapped by a very serious tendinity. And it gets his head too. Because the problem in his hand was real, but the problem was not just his hand. In his head, it was not like, it was bigger than actually it was.
Because I saw him play recently, I was impressed. I thought he was really bad, and then I realized he wasn't.
No, he's not that bad. He's just lazy. But for me, he was one of the best players I have witnessed playing when he wants to. But his biggest characteristic is being a leader. When he wants, this is the problem. He needs to want it. For example, Flamengo, he didn't want it. Every time I would say, please, Absolute, do it. He said, no, Djoko, let Ranger do it. He would prefer Ranger to be the leader because Ranger has a specific way to lead. So for this team, he was the leader.
How good was Ranger in his prime?
I think that Ranger was pretty good.
Like, where would you rank him in the top junglers of Brazil?
I would say at least top 3, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, it's because people see the
Number 1 is Revolta.
For sure.
Number 2 is who? Number 2 and 3.
I would say Brazilians, okay?
Brazilians only, of course. You can't do like winged.
Number 2, Aegis for sure. I think so. Number you need to say Revolta historically.
Yeah.
Number 2, Aegis.
Revolta, Aegis,
I would say Ranger.
How about the next 2?
Very hard to gauge. Very hard to gauge.
Brazilians only, guys. How about Carriok?
Carriok, I think, still has
room.
I think the problem with Carriok would be like the 3rd, maybe. I think Ranger 4th. It's fair. Ranger 4th. People say
no, but Aegis in Prime was bizarre.
Yeah,
guys.
People say Aegis no, but guys,
in Prime,
you need to see Prime form. I'm not saying like.
How about where's Shinny?
Oh, Shinny is pretty good too. I forgot about Shinny. Sorry, it's because
okay, guys. Okay, we're going off track too much. We should watch Gillette ult somewhat.
Yeah, sorry.
So, do you want to kind of like explain? Like, you can pause.
No, Tulio no, but I think that top 5 has to be Shinny and Carriok too. Top 5 would be like this. Yeah.
But Ranger, is it fair for him to call himself GOAT?
Yeah, for sure. It's because I think that the idea is that he's the best one when it comes to marketing. He's a genius.
Yeah?
Yeah, but no one did what he did. I think that the only problem he had is that he got himself too much in the charter in the end. Just that, but he lost too much in the end. If he still won in the end, I think he would be like the absolute GOAT, you know.
What did he do that was so great?
Because he was reading too much. Like when he won twice in Kabum.
And was he shit talking a lot?
Yeah, because he would shit talk before the match and win. This was the idea. And the way he would shit talk was good.
Set jungle.
Set jungle? What's he saying? Set jungle.
I don't know. But let's watch. Let's watch now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch.
Foi ver aquela porta sendo aberta e vindo a dimensão que a casa era.
So how this looks
Perfeito.
mega nice.
Yeah, the guys that would do it are so professional. They said this so fast, bro.
Uma sensação deslumbrante, porque eu nunca tinha visto uma estrutura tão grande.
I didn't find the thing too.
This is epic.
This is what?
This is cool.
Everything is.
But I would do the reality show really different. Like, I would make the training way more intense. I would make it real. Do you think if I coached, they would cry?
Oh, but there's something that you should know too.
Can I get sued?
What?
If I coach the way I want to coach, will I get sued?
But another funny thing. I know we were talking too much, but they don't show everything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For example, most of the things I did, they don't show.
That
I
you did.
actually coach them. Takeshi can vouch for me.
So
Come too.
so you actually tried to teach the game.
No, I teach them the game. I was the one that teach them the game the most. Every single one of them that participated, they can vouch for this too.
Uh-huh.
I stayed extra hours with them every single day to teach the game.
Yeah.
And actually, this is nice because people, especially on the second one, they will tell this. And if we have anyone from the program here or anyone react to this, they will know. There was some people that say there's a guy that called Bardeus. You probably saw him.
Bardelzi.
Yeah, Bardeus. It's called Bardo God, like Bard God.
No.
This guy got disqualified, and everyone said that we were like unfair with him. But people just see what's on the program. I was with them 24/7 almost. I almost lived there, and I was with them extra hours too. So I discussed.
So you actually tried to take it seriously.
No, I took it seriously.
Yeah.
I trained with them much more than it seemed here. I discussed with them league after hours.
But they didn't do this. Put it because it's not good for show, right?
It's not good for. It's very specific, and they couldn't. How can I say? There was some time that they couldn't have cameras because everyone needs to sleep at some time. Like people need the cameramans.
Why don't they do like Big Brother where they record them sleeping too? They have
We
to.
wanted to do it. If we sell to television, we would do it. We would have we had a model for business that people would pay to have access to this, but we didn't have enough time.
Damn.
For the third one, we would have. We actually talked about this. But there was some time that we talked alone. For example, I remember talking to this guy, this Bardeus guy, and Ace was there too, I think. Yeah, I think Ace was there too. Talking about matchups and like criticizing him and discussing. Yeah. So we had that. It's not just this. But yeah, go on.
I have a question. Why is every single person that came out of Gillette pretty much like a failure in LoL?
I think that the opportunity...
Did they just pick the wrong players or like...
No. This one was...
Like how did Sasuke make?
I think it's the opposite actually. The first one was not as good because it was not criterious as the second one. But the second one, most of the people were successful in different ways.
Like streaming and... I mean, Luke's was in there and Jimmy was there.
Almost everyone on the second one got something out of it. But maybe not...
What they expected.
What they expected. But do you know what was the price of this?
What?
They were actually enrolled in academies.
Oh, I know the second one. It was the Red Cannons. Was the first one the same?
Yeah.
With what team?
Pain and INTZ.
Pain and INTZ.
They were paid to be 1 year in academies. Like, I can't express.
What happened to Assez? Because he went to academy and won. And then what happened? Okay, we're gonna watch. We're gonna play.
Like,
É um sonho.
You gotta pause when you
Nunca
tell me
vi
something.
amadores tendo tanta chance de, né, dar um boom na carreira.
Eu sinto que eu tô preparado e eu vou ganhar.
Black.
Who's that Blackie?
The guy from the hentai.
Muito absurdo.
Chance de, né, dar um boom na carreira.
This is Blackie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is him. Oh my god, it is him.
Yeah, it's Coach B.
Oh, he aged well, guys.
Yeah.
He aged very well.
Eu tô preparado e eu vou ganhar.
Yeah, this is like the chance to get into two big teams in the...
A estrutura daqui é muito absurda
Who's
de
this?
boa. Assim.
This guy is
Eu vou dar muito trabalho.
ALR
todo mundo
Arcade.
ali,
He
mostrando
actually
pra
played
quem-
too. Don't
Was
think-
good. Was he good?
Yeah. This guy
Pegar todo mundo ali,
This
tudo
guy-
de boa, assim.
is big on. He
Vou dar
played
muito
Wide
trabalho,
Rift, the guy that was
destruindo
before
todo
him.
mundo ali,
Who
mostrando pra
was the
Who's
most
that?
talented guy in the show out of both shows? Like, oh wait, how did SeeEl make it?
Here we go. So
Like, why would you?
I
he
will
was the
be
lowest
honest,
elo
okay?
too. He was the lowest elo too.
I think so. I will be honest, okay? The first one was very hard to find people because we had less time, okay? So the first one, we had to be less criterious. And I didn't participate as much as on the second one. Because the second one, we had most strict, like, the selection was mostly done by me.
He almost won.
No, this was a trick. I almost won my ass, with all respect. No, he was disqualified in the first one, I think.
Okay, he deserves it.
There was a time that I don't think this was on tape, but I know I had a talk with Surskid.
Yeah.
The
I'm
first
sorry to hear that.
the first test, he came to me like, Djoko, I think I dreamed about my best chance. I said, what is it, Surskid? I have a big plan, Djoko. I have a big plan. I said, what's the big plan? I think I am a genius. Why are you a genius?
I played with him today. He said the same thing. He said, "Bro, Chipo, when I retired, Brazil lost a big talent."
No, he said that.
He believes it. Though. That's the problem. He actually believes.
I have a plan. I think they will ban Riven. And I said, really? And then I said, really? Do you mean? I said, yeah, I think so. There's a big chance. And then I said, oh, really? And then but I have a secret pick no one believes. And then I said, really? What's the secret pick? Victor. I said, oh, really? Bro? You have Victor. And I said, yeah, no one believes Victor. How many times have you played Victor? Just one. That's the trick. And I said, but you know how to play Victor? Maybe. He didn't. He didn't. That's the special
And
part.
he was being dead serious, right?
He has been dead serious. He tried to play Victor, but he was a failure.
Do you know if he smokes weed?
Do you really want me to answer this question?
No, like, does he smoke something? Like, I'm actually curious. Or is he just like that? Like, in the house, did he smoke anything?
No.
He was clean?
Oh, in the house, he was clean. He needs to be clean.
He was clean?
Yeah.
It's not possible.
No, it is possible. We had to do some special things I can mute to tell you. But I can't tell. Oh, don't tell them that! and then everything would be cool. And then he would be...
Okay. Guys, my...
You can tell them in a good way, like...
No.
But he didn't use anything, okay, guys?
He didn't use anything. Basically, guys...
We will do special method.
Okay, guys, imagine your preconception of SeeEl. Every bad thing you can think of. It's probably true. Let's play. That's all you need to know.
That's actually true, bro.
I
If
can't
you
say.
say that,
Yeah.
if you say to him, do you remember in this name? He will say, oh, you remember.
Rima, sabe?
Vai ser interessante.
This guy went to iDrift too. Many of those guys went to iDrift
Deixou de ser um joguinho pra virar
because it was such a good opportunity after.
E você?
And she's very talented too.
Tá
She was
preparado pra essa
actually,
aventura?
What's her name?
it's Bruna. Bruna?
Oh, she's still presenting, or?
Wait, I think it's Bruna. My head is, I'm getting old, bro. Yeah, she presents a lot of things. She's very, very talented.
I need to sleep. If you delete that VOD, coach, look, I swear I'll explain that lip reading I've done so far.
Bem-vindos ao maior reality da internet brasileira. Esse é o Gillette ULT.
Man.
Everything is very.
Kajake, what's Kajake?
Kajake was the
Neste
girl,
reality,
the
vamos
girl that played
descobrir
Ivern.
quais serão os próximos jogadores
She good?
profissionais
Primata,
de League of
which was good
Legends.
at Ivern.
Yeah.
Mas por que, LOL?
You never had a beef with Djoko?
Muita gente
Did
se
they actually
inscreveu, jogou, fez
Oh,
seletiva,
yeah.
They
entrevistas,
would scrim?
até
Against each other,
chegarmos
but
aos
yeah.
nossos finalistas.
Why didn't you guys show the scrims?
Olha, não é fácil ser um cyber
I remember that we
São
actually
20 milhões de
we had some
jogadores no
problems
Brasil.
with
E
time
destes, aproximadamente
because
0,1% estão
the first
nos
one
elos
had a lot
maiores,
of
D1,
time
mestre
problems.
e desafiante.
So, for example, this
E entre eles,
we had to
somente
make it broader.
alguns
For
têm
example,
características de
this
ser
one we
pro
had to do
player.
Diamond, Master, and Challenger.
Yeah.
So this was already a problem because we didn't want to do it
E
that way.
deles, somente
We just
5
wanted to do Challenger,
sairão
but it
com
was
um
impossible
contrato
to
com
find
um
just
time
Challengers
profissional.
because
E aí,
no one was
tá
sure this
fácil
would
essa
be
competição, hein?
a good thing, you know. No one believed this
There's
because
such a
we-
big gap between a
LoL é
diamond.
um game
for sure.
onde
This
10
was bad,
jogadores
bro, but this
online
was the only way
batalham
to
numa
make it
arena.
happen. And then
Esse combate é dividido em
the
duas
second one
equipes de
we did it
5
based on the
jogadores
in-house
que lutam
because in-house was
contra
big
o
at that
outro.
time.
O
It was
objetivo final
much
é
better.
destruir a
You
base
get,
da
like,
equipe
better
adversária, que é
balancing
o
and
Nexus.
much better team. That's why
He told me about the story of the
Como
pissing on the
destruir a
mattress.
base adversária? Não é tão simples, não.
Minerva has much
Assim
worse
como não é
stories,
tão
bro.
simples
Yeah, I
fazer
heard some
um
of these
gol num
stories.
jogo de futebol. Envolve
Pissing on the
muita
mattress was
tática
like a
e
dream.
estratégia.
tried to burn
Tática
me
e
many times.
estratégia são as palavras-chave do nosso reality. Porque não são 20 pessoas competindo
But
entre si.
she carried
São
us
4
very
jogadores
hard.
disputando uma vaga.
She's
em
very
It'd be
good
very
at her
boring
job.
if not.
Huh?
I think it'd be boring without someone like
Selva,
that.
Yeah, she's
meio,
very, very, very,
atirador
very,
e
very, very,
suporte.
very good at her job.
Divididos em 4 equipes
Like,
que
she
disputarão
knew
entre si
zero about the game
até
at the
chegar em
beginning.
2 equipes.
Someone to know
E
zero
entre
about the
esses
game,
10 competidores,
like actually
somente
perform that well, it's
de
amazing.
cada
How was
posição
food? How did
serão
people
os
eat?
grandes vencedores
They had
deste
chefs at the
reality.
place and they were amazing.
A questão não é ser o melhor ranqueado.
They had
O
everything.
participante
They had like
terá que entender
the only
e
thing that I
suportar
think it was
a
very
mesma
hard for
rotina
them
de um pro player.
is that they never knew what
E,
would
claro,
happen in the day.
eles
They would
passarão
wake
por
up at
testes
random
pra
times.
saber se realmente
Like
o
reality
cara
has
tá
some
afim
of
de
this.
ser um jogador
They never knew
profissional.
what would happen in the day.
Wow, what the
Se
fuck?
realmente o cara tá afim
Look
de
at this
ser um
jumps.
jogador
Look at this
profissional.
sidestep. That's
Ah,
fomengão.
Susquito.
Jogão, Susquitão.
Susquito was actually.
At one point he was not that bad, right?
I don't know why I'm saying this, but
Agora,
Susquito
essa
seems
grande
better at that time. He seems better
jornada
at that time.
que no
It's
final
because he got money to buy the drugs.
Maybe.
Before he didn't have money to buy drugs, so he had to resort to like whatever he could get.
vai revelar quem estará melhor preparado para ser um atleta gamer de alta performance.
Did they really play like that? Yes. It's embarrassing.
But when you stay in a house for so long, you actually get your mind
Like, were you allowed to use your phone?
very fun.
It was fine.
Very fun.
So no, I said, were you allowed to use your phone?
Ah, no. I heard it was fun. No, they were isolated the entire time. Couldn't talk to anyone.
Sucks.
You can go out of the house. It's a real reality. It's like confinement reality. There is a very interesting situation that will happen. I think you will have it on this one.
Was there anything that happened that people think happened but was actually fake?
No, everything that people think that happened and more happened.
Yeah.
Much worse happened. I think I can say.
Was there any fights inside the house?
Oh yeah.
This fight?
Cara, primeira vez participando de um negócio tão grande
Really?
assim e, pô, irado demais. Eu gostei muito.
Bound to happen, right?
Did they ever get paid for participating? Or not?
Sejam todos
think
muito
so.
bem-vindos.
Yeah,
Olha,
I think so. I don't
confesso que eu tô
guess.
muito
I don't
feliz de finalmente
actually
conhecer
remember.
todos vocês. Muito bem-vindos.
This part I don't actually
Olha,
remember.
confesso que eu tô...
But I think so. There's a prize money, right? He looks much younger, right?
No, I
And
just
much
can't-
better, right?
Guys, I just can't handle him. Right, like everything about Siskiri is just funny. The way he talks, the way he moves, the way he stands, the way he looks, just everything.
Tô muito feliz de finalmente conhecer todos vocês pessoalmente. Queria saber como é que vocês estão sentindo aqui, entrando na casa. Qual a
There
primeira
are so
coisa que
many
vem na
cameras.
cabeça de
I
vocês?
think there are about 5 cameras all the time.
É, tá animação.
At the beginning, you need to actually. Everyone is like learning how
What
to.
was Siskiri bullied a bit? Because this was my hypothesis. Like I was watching, you know, and they had their cool kids group with like Assez and all that, and then they had there's 2 other minor groups, like one like nerd group and like one chill group on the outside, and he was like in the middle, like holding on to people. You know?
No, he was actually like well liked. Everyone liked him, from what I see.
Did he?
They
Sell...
just think he was bad, but everyone liked him as a person.
No, for sure he sold something to them then. He was a fucking plug in the show, you know what I mean, guys? He was the guy that would smuggle
It was
shit
not
into the house.
It was not just him, because
He would smuggle stuff into the house for sure, no?
Normal, faz parte. Mas vai ter tempo
everyone
pra
here
tudo,
had
não
like
se
some
preocupem.
destiny,
E
like
eu olho ao
some
redor
different
e eu
destiny.
vejo que
Some more different than others, but everyone had some destiny.
Why would you say that in this specific screen?
No, not in this stream. Everyone. I
So
was
what
saying
happened here?
to her? You know what happened to her.
No, I know what happened, but why? Why did this happen? Do you know? Is it something you can
No,
share? Or
no,
not
I
allowed
can't
to
share.
Is it too personal?
Okay, no.
Is it what she wanted to do? Or was it just her situation?
Do you know the whole story?
No, I don't know anything.
Do you know?
No, I just know that she does stuff now. I just know that she does.
Do you know
stuff.
that she was Thai ex-girlfriend and then Sheeny ex-girlfriend? Especially Sheeny ex-girlfriend for a long time.
Why do you say specifically?
It's because Sheeny never dated after her. She's like the predestined one for Sheeny.
Oh, Shinny never dated after her.
I think so.
No, Shinny dated.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Because when
Someone.
people joke is about her normally. When they joke is about her.
I see.
When they joke is about her normally. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Sheeny. He's not my close friend.
Yeah. I don't know much too, but I know enough.
When they joke is about her in the past. But I think that as a creator, everyone's gonna use their fame for something, like right.
So she got really famous.
Yeah, I think she started to get famous here. She started doing some streams. It chose that way. And I'm not like close to her, you know. Some of my friends are. That's why I don't know specifics. But
Did you expect something like this could happen?
being honest, no. Because she was quite good at the game.
She was serious, right? About the game.
Yeah. At that time, I think she played Ignis at some point. And like, I think that the problem is that
Camila e vários outros homens.
when Ignis ended, there were less career paths you could choose. So I don't judge, you know.
No, I don't judge. I think it's fine. I don't have any predisposition to people that work in
A lot of people, Chris, from a lot of girls that I know from like the scenario from prior, they went that way. Like even girls that I never thought would, they went, and I think it's the most profitable one if you actually like want to go that way.
No, I actually don't judge, guys. I actually don't judge. Why would I judge?
He asked because he doesn't know.
I don't know.
What's my relation to her.
I don't know.
But at that time she was pretty serious.
No, but what is judging, bro? I don't know.
And I don't remember if she was with Sheeny at that time. I think she was with Sheeny at that time. I don't remember.
Okay, first of all, if I wanted to judge, I would judge, and I would just
No,
tell you I'm judging.
he genuinely
I
asked.
don't
because
care, bro. Like I
he
would say whatever.
genuinely asked because he doesn't know my relation to her. Like if I'm
Yeah.
a friend of no.
No, I was just curious because it's a very specific path. I think it's not easy to.
No, I think it's the hardest
I
one.
think it's actually a
No,
hard
the
path,
hardest
guys,
one.
because
Do you know I actually dated a girl that did that many years ago that I didn't know that she.
really I didn't know that.
In the past, I dated a
No,
girl.
but like you guys, you have to deal with people. It's a really difficult job.
It's very hard, very hard. Very,
You know?
very, very,
And you have to
very, very, very,
Talk to them and stuff, you know.
very, very, very hard.
Okay.
E eu fico
I'm
nervosa,
just curious,
mas já tô aqui e vou enfrentar.
Quando eu encontrei a Bruna a primeira vez que eu entrei na casa, eu achei ela muito simpática e bem elegante, porque é a primeira
guy
vez
was
que eu vi uma
promising.
apresentadora assim de
This guy
perto,
was actually
então eu me senti
promising.
bem no reality show mesmo.
But I think that's his
How about this
personality.
guy?
Bem bonito.
This guy,
Eu não consigo- não ficar
he
sem
actually
graça,
went to
eu acabei
stream.
dele
He
aqui.
streamed for
A
quite a long
trajetória
time.
de
He was
vocês,
very
afinal
like
de contas, começou
charismatic.
antes, né? Quando vocês fizeram as
What is
entrevistas,
that?
as
I don't
seletivas, os
I don't remember. I
testes.
think after
E
pandemic, I
agora
lost
chegou
track
o
of him.
momento que vocês estão aí a poucos passos de realizar o sonho de vocês. Eu acho que só por isso vocês já merecem uma salva de palmas, ó.
I can't look at him. I can't look at him.
Tá todo mundo aí com
Was there anything
mala, né? Eu queria
important in the
saber se
first
algum de
first
vocês
episode that I should
trouxe
know?
algum
Because I feel like it is a
amuleto
very
da sorte pra
long.
competição.
You can jump to
O
the.
que temos aí?
Let me
O que
see.
você trouxe?
You can look at the spikes.
Mas...
Sonham estar aqui pra
There's some
disputar,
funny
né,
things.
essa
For
vaga.
example,
E cara, pra falar a verdade, só
Takeshi
sonhar
at that time,
não vai ser o suficiente não.
he
Vocês têm muita
was
luta e muita
still a
persistência
pro
pra
player,
chegar
right?
onde vocês
Because it's still a
querem.
top
E
player.
contem comigo e com o Kami
he was
pra ajudar vocês
about to give up.
Pois é,
So he was
gente, a
very
nossa
uncertain
jornada
about his career.
Tá começando.
And
E eu queria que a gente desse uma olhada.
this was
pra
his
começar
first
aqui,
job
ó,
at doing
nesse
something
ranking.
like camera. Oh,
Olha aí, quem tá indo?
this was something that I really pushed to do.
Who was Jan? Who was Jan?
So
Was he good?
yeah, Yam actually.
And Mr. Jan, Mr. Bigobi.
So let's go. I need to talk about this, okay? This guy actually passed away. He passed away like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, he had some heart problems. He was promising, but he had bad attitude, okay? Some bad attitude in solo queue, but he was good. He was good. Yam was also good. He played on Pain Academy. Even though I don't remember if he won the program, but he was actually promising, and he played as a backup on Pain Academy in the past. And like I told you, Big Ob was moved after that to Wide Rift. But the three of them were actually the most promising ones for sure, because of the of the.
How about Eradan?
Eradan actually was. He still plays, right? He's playing tier 3 at the moment. And all the challengers, I think they still play to this day, except for Mist, right?
I mean, that is, guys. I'll be honest. This is disgraceful. Like, bro, 2,100 MMR is disgraceful. You should be ashamed.
In the past, this is even more
Primeiro,
disgraceful.
Takeshi.
Pelo que eu vi aqui, Bruno, é o Misty.
Ah, é o Misty. Cadê o Misty? Olha, parabéns, viu, Misty?
Obrigado.
Só que aqui, no Gillette ULT, esse ranking não vale nada.
Yeah, the idea was that this was some kind of advantage for them, but in the end, it's
Pois
just
é,
big shit.
gente.
Yeah, they thought
Tudo
that
que
would be
aconteceu lá fora vai continuar lá fora.
You can jump to
Aqui
the
dentro
important
tá
part.
todo mundo
Don't think the
competindo
first
de
one.
igual para igual. Tá todo mundo no mesmo.
You remember what episodes were big?
Oh, this was not staged, okay? This was actual.
This part.
Yeah, this was actual.
What is this?
This was actual, like the all the drawings were.
Was there like micro relationships and like flirting going on in this house or anything spicy?
Many. It's because this one was not as spicy as the second one.
I heard about the second one.
No, the second one was such a mess.
But Luke swears on his life.
I'm not gonna go into this route.
No, Lucas
Swears on his
Luke
life. You're gonna watch it.
swears on his life.
You're gonna watch it.
No, I saw the clip. It was very suspicious. But he swears on his life that they were just friends. Would you agree with this?
Watch the clip.
And was it true that she was in a thing with someone else at the time, no? Okay. So this is like a pick thing. Is it scrim or?
Pode ser.
Look how serious. What were you thinking?
Pode ser.
I think that this was actually specific. Go back. I think what we tried to do was, so we had 3 types of challenge for each episode. So this
Wait, is that
first,
Zai?
yeah, it was I.
Which one?
No, the relationship Luna was.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know.
I think this one. Let me see if this was the challenge.
Guys, I actually don't know these things, you know?
Eu vou falar da vantagem. Quem vencer esse desafio vai ter a vantagem
That 2015 pain
igual
roster
ao
had
desafio
aura.
passado. Ou seja, vai poder escolher um campeão que não vai ser banido nem escolhido pela outra equipe no desafio combate.
Yeah, so we would do like, for example,
Só que
we're obligated to do some physical challenges. I don't know if there was one.
Yeah, but why? It's kind of shit.
Oh yeah. This I need to change. Yeah, but this was obligation for the. This is very funny. There's a very funny part here.
I saw this on stream the other
Yeah,
day.
but this is some mandatory thing.
That
from
Gillette
the-
push.
Yeah, they need to do it.
But it's completely useless, no?
It has nothing to do with us, but it needs to do with the show. Like, it's because how can I say that there is like the brand values that they need to enforce, and one of the things is like strength, and
certo? Parabéns.
it's a project, bro.
Agora, os
And this
atiradores.
would give you an advantage on the other challenges for the game. So for example, if you win this, you get a better standing at the choice selection on the game. So it's tied to the game.
Calma, gente.
A bit unfair, but yeah, like you're physical, so you can choose a better team for you here, you know. Everything's tied.
Pior desempenho.
For example, I think this one was actually like 2v2 or something like this. I think it's like,
What notes were you guys taking?
yeah, about how the 2v2 came, like who did well, who did.
But didn't they just get like shit matchups and stuff?
Yeah, but like the matchup was part of the advantage you get from the other challenge.
Oh my god. Did you have to wait? Did you have to clear the jungle?
Yeah, like the clear was like, how can I say? They had some rules for they had very specific rules. This was made mostly by me and the other coach. Very, very specific rules. So to be as fair as possible, you know. And it was mostly fair, you know. To the jungle mid interaction. It's very clean and neutral. For this one, you can choose the champion you wanted. I think it was blind.
So it was blind, right? So Skitty went into the blind pick and thought, I wonder what they think I would pick. And he locked the ribbon. He's like, so stupid.
Я was the one that.
How is your relationship with Kami?
Actually very good
Bom,
because
gente,
Seems like a
em
nice
lugar,
guy.
parabéns pra todo mundo. Primeiro desafio precisão
There
aqui
was-
do Gillette ULT.
there was some
Antes de
some
anunciar
interesting
o vencedor,
stuff about Kami.
os meninos vão...
Why did he
contar
stop
pra
playing?
vocês
He could have kept playing.
You
right?
don't know.
I don't know
I
anything.
don't know if it's.
You can't talk about it here?
No, I can.
If you can't, you can't.
I can.
If it's anything that can damage Kami, we shouldn't talk about it.
The last tournament that he played, as he
In
was
pain,
getting,
right?
yeah, as he was getting, for me, okay, my opinion, he was the biggest gap in talent at any year in League of Legends in Brazil when he was young. I played against him, like
Is that good?
2014, maybe 15. He was like the biggest gap someone had on the other players in the league. Maybe the other mid laners are better than him in the future. Maybe not, for sure they are. But he was much better than the others at his prime, you know? It was not even fun. It was not even fun. Him and Milo at that time, they were like such powerhouses, it was not even fun to play against.
Yeah, I mean, like Mylon looks so different in some of these older videos.
Yes. You see the energy.
He's so calm now.
Yeah, the energy is completely different.
Like, was he on drugs or something?
No, he was just a different. It was different to speak to. It was almost impossible to speak to him.
Mylon.
Yes,
What do you mean?
he was wild. It was impossible to speak to him. You couldn't speak to him.
Why? What do you
He was very angry
angry?
all the time.
So give me an example.
Would speak to him, he would. I'm serious. He was angry all the time. Let's see, when he was playing, he was very angry. He was very angry. Very angry. I always saw him angry.
And so what happened with Kami? Like, what did he just lose passion for competing? Was it just too much money streaming?
I have my theories.
Did he ever tell you?
Yeah. I think there is what he
Wait,
told
is he
me.
okay with sharing it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's what he told me and some people, and there's what I think that happened. He was very interested in. He got the league very young, okay, much younger than the average. I think that he got into league professionally at 17. At like very early. I mean, at 2013, 12, about that time. And when he got into league, he really got into it. He would stream like the entire day, like you said, and he would just do it. He had no more interest, just that. He grew a very big fan base. He would just play this, and he was very good at it.
It was insane, right, at the game at the time.
He was very insane. He was very motivated, very focused. But he never had any other interest. Never. But then, I think that this burned him out on the game, slowly. And then he grew a very big interest on airplanes. And airplane, being an aviator. And that interest started growing. And as he started international traveling because of the matches and the winnings that Spain won, he started liking it even more. And he started having trips because of personal reasons that I won't share in life to NA. And as he started doing it, he was even more entranced by the idea of like flying. He started taking lessons, even when he was playing, like doing some lessons. And then that's why he quit in the end, to try to go as an aviator.
And did he make it?
Actually, no. When he tried to do it, he didn't like it so much. And he still do it. And then, do you know why it links to this? Because then he tried to come back. Because of Gillette. Gillette tried to sponsor his comeback. At this exact year. But he didn't come back. TODOS stayed. At that year.
Oh, he wanted to come back to Pain.
Yeah, Gillette wanted to come to sponsor him specifically. Who would be Gillette ambassador. And he didn't come back, but he stayed as a streamer. There's a commercial that everyone in chat know. You
But
remember?
apparently he talked about why he wanted to leave League in the last stream.
He did?
Apparently. What did they say? What did he say?
He told this story in the stream?
Because I remember when they lost the King's Lenders. He spoke about it briefly in a video, and he said, in one hand, I'm upset because I wanted to win and I was trying hard to win. But on the other hand, it reminded me of why I didn't like competing, you know?
Yeah, he was kind of burned out because of this, and he had these other interests too. So I think that this Kami falou algumas vezes que só foi perdendo a vontade. Yeah, he's saying that he was losing the will to game. But this part, he also had the will to pursue other interests.
But apparently Revolta said the same thing, that he lost in 2013, but he loved winning, so he kept playing. And TT said the same thing, lost love for the game.
I never... My case is a bit different. I love this game much more, but for me it's much more... I love competing more than the game, I think. I love the thrill of competing even more. I love the game. But yeah. I queria ser piloto. This guy said he wanted to be a pilot. He already probably talked briefly about this part too. I know this because I was in pain when I was in pain is actually a very good. Was in pain is very good.
This episode is the first hard time Tino's faced as Pain mid laner.
Much backlash because he had the shadow of Kami. Yeah, this is true. He loves competing, but the screaming.
Because he was just that good. Kami was just that good.
Kami was just that good. And like I said, he's the biggest, for me, the biggest gap. Milo is the second one. But not the best all time. Like, many mid laners were better than him, like as the time passed on.
Who was the best Brazilian player of all time?
In my opinion. People will hate me for that, but I think it's probably TODOS. in my opinion, that I have seen playing with my eyes. I think it's TODOS. But it's subject
How
to...
How much credit do you give Robo for winning one more title? Because he won the most titles, right?
How much credit I give to Robo? A lot of credit. I think that people don't know Robo.
How about Trechos?
Because it's very good too. But I think that being good, like people don't see the background. Being good
How about
is...
Yang?
Yang is very good too. Yang is very good too, but
That's different.
guys, when you say someone is good, what you guys see on the stream is different from what you guys see daily. Being good is much, much, much more. For example, TODOS is good much more things than just clicking buttons. He's good for the team.
He seems very like a reasonable guy.
Very reasonable. He will help everyone. He's good to have around. He will help the team atmosphere. He'll help the team discussion. He's healthy for the team. He's a lifeline for the team. For example, Talkers. At the last team, at Red, he was very
toxic,
good for
right?
the team. He was toxic in the past.
Okay.
But at Red, for example, when they were champions, he was the teacher of the team. Very good for the team. But he was toxic at some time. So sometimes the player can be good for the team in the field, but can be bad for the atmosphere. So you don't know how it works.
We should watch the series. Sorry.
Yeah, but just...
aí em cada posição. Vamos começar com o Takeshi. Vamos lá.
Bom, primeiro pela rota do topo.
That guy, the end.
Yeah, this is mid.
Acho que foi um confronto bem característico da rota do topo, né? De um lado carry contra carry, do outro tanque contra tanque, se batendo a matchup inteira.
Can you tell me more about him?
This guy
Because he
is...
creeps me out. I'm sorry. I'll be honest.
Picking?
Bro. He scares me. I don't know why.
It's because of the haircut, right? And the eyes and this, right? So I want to share you some information.
So he's fine. He's normal.
Oh, he's normal. And he's a very nice guy, actually.
Really?
I will share you a secret. You know this guy? Type in, you know this guy?
No.
Know this guy? Actually, this guy...
Daglita.
Yeah.
Is he famous?
This guy.
Okay.
This guy was actually... This guy that you're seeing, the bald one,
Yeah.
came in this place of this guy. This guy was on the house first.
Okay. And what happened?
Yeah. That part I can disclose.
You can't disclose. Really? Did he do bad things?
No, we had a problem. Sometimes people, like, the fact about being in the house, not good for everyone. Like, being in the house too long. So this guy came in his
Parabenizar o
place.
Shen, você conseguiu abrir uma bela vantagem de CS, você conseguiu puxar o wave, controlou bem, um destaque positivo para você por conta disso. E ao Eradan, porque você sabia que ele ia escolher Riven, você escolheu o Fiora em cima disso, foi realmente
But it's normal, okay? When you get him, you can opt anytime to go out. It's not a prison, you know.
Conseguiu sair na vantagem da
You have
matchup,
rights.
duas kills, uma torre, e conseguiu abrir uma larga vantagem. Então, parabéns
You
por
can
conta
say,
disso.
I want to go out.
No, if I run the show.
You what?
If I run the show, you can't leave.
You're crazy, you can go.
domínio do campeão também dentro de jogo. Podia ter farmado um pouquinho melhor, mas comunicou muito bem também com relação ao seu jungler, coordenou os 2v2 muito bem, controlou a wave.
This part was very nice.
O oponente perder bastante
Would give
farm.
like feedback every time and people.
Parabéns. Você foi um
For
destaque.
people that were
E o
watching
cara chegou há pouco tempo e já tá ganhando, né? Vocês têm que abrir
and
o olho.
reacting, this part was
Apesar
always
de na jungle
very
a gente
interesting.
ter dois destaques, a gente teve uma matchup primeiro de dois Licins, o Bigob ele saiu um pouco na frente na matchup, foi agressivo, foi bem firme no começo, mas o destaque da jungle fica com o Snot. O Snot ele falou coisas durante o jogo e puxou certas responsabilidades, mostrando a noção de transferir pressão, converter em
Oh! This 1v1, I laughed so much because of his reaction. His face. Did you guys see this?
I don't remember, he won this?
I don't know why this is so funny. I don't know why this is so funny. It's like, haha, you bitch. Takeshi is mega chill. Look, Takeshi. He's having a good time on a bad matchup. On a really bad matchup. Like Takeshi picked a bad champion in the matchup, died, and he's having a good, you can tell he's having a good time. He's just like trying to have fun, right? And look at him. Kami looks over.
Tucker, this gives me physical pain.
He looks up.
Should I tell you the secret or not?
Tell me the secret.
This was not done in one take.
Yeah?
Yeah, she said, Kami, do something for him. This was not natural.
Oh. So he wasn't like that, right? So he was normal.
It was normal, but she said...
Because this was mega cringe when I watched it.
Yes, because this was forced. The director said...
See, this is why we do the show, guys. This is why you're here. This is why you're here. Because when I watched this, I was like, what the fuck? Is this guy for real? Or a plus
it's because, for example, if Takeshi reaction was honest, okay?
This was honest for sure, no?
If it's honest,
it's boring.
There's a camera on the two. If it's honest, it will go through as it is. But he did nothing, so they did. Okay, Kami, can you do it again? Let's do it smart. Okay, do it smart. Now you know.
Respect.
But she's the director. Like sometimes we would say, do we really have to? And then she would say, yes, you have to. And then we say, okay, miss. She is like that kind of girl, you know.
But you have to tell me some stories about the house.
Which stories?
Just like the stories that people don't know, like this one, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah. You just need
like
to...
about the contestants and stuff.
Yeah, you need to keep asking. Keep asking and you're gonna have the answers. I can't remember like everything. The second one I remember more because it's like... So it's funny. They had to do it like... I remember like seeing these takes. Like... I would see them running the house with like...
I thought the lady was doing it too. I was like...
Dude, this is so good, right? This is so good, bro. This is so good.
It's like a reverse ad.
Insane, no, this is insane, bro.
Don't fucking buy my product.
This is insane, bro. This
Don't
is insane.
fucking buy my product.
Insane.
No comment. Shut up, chat.
I still have the cups and the t-shirt from this time.
Yeah.
And we actually got sponsored by Under Armour, so we got the deal. We got so many deals.
Olá. Bom, como vocês já devem desconfiar, agora vai acontecer.
Is there any like beef between the players you can share? Fist fights or?
I will remember, but there were many. At the second one, there were many. It's because this is 7 years ago.
No, but this is like the full show, right? This is just one episode, no?
Yeah. Like, I will remember as it goes. Because, like I said, this is so much time ago. Man, this sounds legit. This is 7 years, but this sounds legit like 10 years.
Okay, let's go episode 2.
This legit sounds 10 years ago.
Bro, she's so small.
Yeah, she seems smaller on this take. Oh, there's something here too. Oh, this one. Okay, let's give a background on this one. This one was actually very interesting. When we did this, we would wake up at... We actually had to do it too, okay? To go with them. We would wake up at 4 a.m. in the middle of the night. They said, okay guys, let's go. And we said, where?
No. Okay.
Let's go.
But they had to tell them beforehand, no?
That's the hellish part. They would wake up in the middle of the night and don't know what to do.
But what if they didn't sleep until late?
They would complain about this.
Would they have time to sleep later?
They don't know. This was the part they would complain the most because it was unpredictable.
No, but like, what is this?
Yeah, there were many like physical challenges. They would like to do some blind thing to guide people and then do this. This is really funny.
Coach Sweet Milk looking like 007. Okay, you gotta tell me the Coach Sweet Milk.
Really?
No, but like, bro, what is it? Who is Coach Sweet Milk?
It's me. This is a new one.
Why are you Coach SeeEl? Why are you Coach SeeEl? No, you have to. It's because I know you with the beard, like the serious guy. Bruce, you gotta be careful with women. Like, this is your job, this is your life. Coach SeeEl, okay, yeah.
It's because no. Actually,
no. How did this happen? No, what does it mean?
I'll tell you the story. It happened on the second day of.
Is this second episode or first episode?
No, it has nothing to do with this. It's recent.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, it's on King's Landers.
Oh, it's King's Landers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with.
Okay.
So. It's honest, bro. It's because they think too much about
No, so what's the Coach SeeEl about?
It's really simple. It's really simple. Probably you don't know about it. Maybe you know about it.
You have to tell me about it.
It's scientific, okay? So, I go into the supermarket. I'm trying to eat more fruit, okay? I'm trying to eat more healthy. I'm trying to eat more fruit. You guys can start with the fruit, okay? You guys can start. You guys can start. I'm trying to eat more fruit. And then there was a promotion at the supermarket. And the promotion was to buy like 1 kilogram of pineapple.
Okay.
And I bought 1 kilogram of pineapple.
And you started eating on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a random thing.
No, it's because...
Yeah, I know what it does, but it's just like a random meme from the...
Yeah, because when you eat pineapple...
Yeah, I know you're... And who
the
started
1 kilogram of pineapple?
Who started calling you this?
Absolute.
Because
he saw me eating pineapple and saying that you...
Macau's teacher. Why Macau's teacher? I don't get it.
I don't understand this too.
I thought people called you Coach SeeEl in the series.
No,
that's why it was funny.
It's recent.
That's why it was funny, because I'm just imagining.
No. It's because of this. Because he saw me eating like... There was a day that he was eating on stream, and it was endless because it was 1 kilogram. And you can't like spoil the fruit, right?
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
They say, no, it's just like pineapple. That's it.
Jatos de abacaxi. Abacaxi is pineapple. What does that mean? I don't get it.
I don't understand it too.
Okay.
Oh, Mikau ate some pineapple too. Pineapple is delicious, bro.
It is delicious.
And fruit is... Do you know why I started eating more fruit? Because in China, I had literally...
Infinite fruit.
Fruit is... I don't know if when you were in China, but fruit is delicious in China. And it's one of the few things you can actually buy that's equal to Brazil.
It is amazing.
Because the other fruits is...
China has so much fruit. Amazing. And it's cheap.
It's super cheap.
Okay. So that's
why. So yeah, some of these challenges...
You have to get up at like 4 a.m. and do these challenges.
Yeah. So they would give an advantage. There's a very funny thing that you can see maybe in the end of this episode.
What are they doing here?
Yeah, because like someone has there's one guy that's the leader and he can shot call. And you need to trust him to do the way. And like, he will shot call everyone, normally the jungler. He actually has some sense, right? There is some sense. We need to do, right? This guy plays Wild Rift too, the Shen guy. And he's actually a father nowadays. Yeah.
What's he doing now?
The last thing I knew from him was he was playing Wild Rift and Miners existed.
Sua direita, André, sua direita.
And he's a father.
Reto. Isso. Boa. Segue reto.
Esquerda, corre com o irmão, ó. Aqui com o irmão aqui.
Esquerda, esquerda, vira pra esquerda.
You just remember something very funny is gonna happen in 2 episodes from now. The memories are coming back.
Abaixa e pega o saco preto. Coloca a sua mão à frente. Abaixa, coloca a sua mão à frente.
Go, you can jump this. There's something very funny in this episode. I don't remember where it is. Oh, there's some proper league here.
Was it proper 5v5?
I think it's proper for the first time.
He was drafting. But what happened?
I think that he drafted by mistake. Committed a mistake in draft.
Já que eles baniram os Ziggs.
Olaf Mitch. Meu Deus.
Graves é seja bom na jungle. Já que eles baniram os Ziggs.
Olaf Mitch.
I think that no one is drafting, like no one is drafting, just them. But they committed a draft mistake. No one.
Oh, so they wanted to pick Ziggs and they picked
Yeah,
Udyr.
but they didn't have time.
Oh no.
Those are the moments, for example, that people like these kind of things, you know. Because these things are bound to happen.
Eu tava olhando pro lado falando com a galera, esqueci que era meu pique. Era pra me picar o Olaf do meu jungle e acabei picando o Udyr pra não dar dodge.
These are the kind of things.
Can't they just put Udyr top or something?
Yeah, they need to figure it out, right?
Pega aquele lá. Famoso.
They started laughing already because they don't know how they're
But Udyr jungle is like not.
E fazer ao mesmo tempo. Mas, gente, foi a primeira vez que aconteceu, a gente já teve vários duelos aqui, então assim, não justifica. Por mais que eles não tenham costume.
Like we had to be real actors on this.
So you were acting here?
Não justifica.
Yeah, we had to be real actors because acting.
So were you talking to gossip for gossip, or were you just like talking to
real but actor.
Okay.
Like
because you're in front of camera, like trying to explain the situation, like.
Yeah, we know it's gonna be on the final cut, so it needs to be something real.
And are they laughing because they know? So this is a genuine reaction.
Mine is genuine too, but I know it's on camera. So it's semi.
Eu não tinha visto, tipo, na
So it needs to be. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah.
But as it's the second episode, we are getting the hang of it. The second season with Smurf so much.
Tinha que picar algo para não dar. Tive que pegar.
You're gonna see how different it is.
Faz todo sentido. Sim, conheci o Djoko.
What did they pick last? They ended up with Jace.
Yeah.
They wanted Ziggs, right?
Yeah.
A gente vai aqui, ó.
Now we have Udyr.
Isso demorou muito. Ó, calma. Já viu, já. Vem. Não, tem que rodar. Ó.
Different league.
Tira flash.
Surskit as Darius, oh my god.
Nice.
In his peak, how good was Suskitty really?
Pegou os dois.
It was actually better than average.
Yeah, it was actually okay. So when he was really tryharding, he was like actually okay.
I think it was okay. It's just too much things in his head, if you know what I mean.